Happy birthday to you, Juliana Powers of Peace FM Newsroom. Have a beautiful celebration, Juliana Powers of Peace FM Newsroom. You share it with your older brother, Stephen Powers. It's from your friends and family to you, Juliana. Happy birthday to you and to your brother, Stephen. Gabriela Adepa Kisi, a.k.a. Kisiwa. Kisiwa is a year old today. Gabriela Adepa Kisi is from your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kisi. Your siblings, Collins, Kobe, and Israel. Happy birthday to our baby girl. We love you.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
In the next 23 minutes, it will be 10 o'clock on Peace 104.3. Mr. Azuma.
Chama General.
Martin.
Chama Joseph. Say no, you work from the Yana Dekeke.
Say a job by my own history. Who be treating me more?
A crew from.
A crew from.
Names are all flies in
a crew from.
No, yeah, a crew from.
A crew from.
A crew from for chow.
A crew from for. A crew from for Mumashi Bidini Ewaha. Wafa Joseph, Brad Joseph.
What was it?
Osu Chiamunina Anope. And Minian say what town on North. Mumashi Bidini, Dr. Gideon Boaku. Hey, you watch you?
Chama. I say, oh, yeah, you may want to be a
minimum. Median Camino, you're fine. Me know you're fine. Me know that them here, I hear and out.
Chama.
O come my shebe dream and one on me home bio.
Oh, yeah, because I see trouble my referee, but
on our kind. Why my prof Wedi credit him saying? Prof Wedi much here.
Come
Boko there.
Boko Naviado, Joseph.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, last week we awards be.
More by there, me fan as it.
Awards be.
In fact, I teach you for the banking industry more. Basketball so many years ago.
Yeah.
You found bit is Ira and Danny.
Stanbic Bank.
Yeah, far Fidelity Bank. Ifa.
That is Edward Ifa.
Ifa and Ifa Fry Cal Bank. Frankedu.
Okay, so around Danny, Edward Ifa. So Andani is Stanbic Bank, Edward Ifa, a Fidelity Bank, Frank Edu, a Cal Bank.
And Ifa will be so insurance industry. Friend Winfred. Branca.
Yes. Oregon
permanent sec. Yes.
Yes, Oregon any.
If I sang Crowfoy Adam Honson.
Yeah.
Banking space for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
There, you person be called Crechi and Sana, your home Ajmoa. And the Faculty of Accounting and Finance. Say, Yeshomanunyam Kessie.
Yeah.
Yabahidi and you better was it. And Peace FM 1 with the boy and announcement where
yeah, then you I mean, Rebecca, teacher Abu Mudin, Rebecca say, well played.
Right.
she knew how bit me I I mean, Edward Ifa, Frank Edu, Alassana and Danny, and Winfred or Echo as
interesting.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Me who na danka also photo.
Yes. Occasionally,
okay.
And your vice chancellor, Professor Mauto, and someone by register. It was a colorful event.
So this was what the finance department,
accounting and finance faculty,
with UPSA.
So your accounting, your banking and finance, or actuarial science.
Okay.
Next year, you be into accounting so field. We are more banking space, or more Bob Brown, my own insurance.
Okay.
Next year, we're going to accounting. You go so you can
I am on media.
Come back.
Yeah, and about the room.
If you ever media,
one kind media, na ya about the room. Da anope the minimum say mummy and Samu hey, Mashe Bija for me no back on giddy UP engineering.
Financial economics.
Hey boy. Until the only Professor Ginaponia Simbia. Only Professor Ginaponia Sim. GTech. GTech.
Oh.
So they say question of ya. But there will be minimum from South Africa to tech.
Properly acquired.
Someone said I'm pulling your legs. Now I don't know Professor for back me in cry. You say mountain sign.
I'm your hot dear.
Oh yeah, so in some baby. No, be na can say Professor Jinapo Free say any idea. Uncle can tell Professor Zuma Nelson on the on train sign here. Uncle can tell Professor Zuma Nelson say any day on train sign. Who are the opinion? Gideon now ma share with na ora ato ba forcing ebema budget. Muna munim finance. Muna mo ma share with muna munim ne ekoso. You say government announces bold reset agendas, budget targets, growth, jobs, and economic transformation. Speaker of Parliament say let's use the budget as transformative tool. Dom Ketwa, Gideon Crawford must say 2026 budget, government trading future growth for optics. Gideon, in the next 10 minutes, wait me about one year make and say etisayana.
Yeah, Kwame, me that's it.
Yeah,
yeah, for no metana no for phone. Kwame.
Yeah, Joso.
Budget neso.
Papa.
7 intimi nka. 10 minutes.
Oh, so the obo boss na me call around the bar. You bet me abo boss sa. Yeah, 10 cry. Obenya be 30 minutes cry.
Yeah, sure there. A fire dada sitting money or man for Jumadi.
Yeah.
For and the auto the auto. I should can a bit my first boy. Bra minister ready budget no. Assemble come by me trim.
Yeah.
And now my name is Sakrashia Numreno or Parliament and our job said non cono baby.
Only finance minister.
Yes. Now committee meetings I share. No man know the buy the bill has to say about Parliament. My approval. Until now finance committee is share na discuss. Come do a beer. Lessons in the back on the Samanyo for budget in some air mono. A 3 or 4 can be so. Can be so I see a 3 or 4 say. Some are better na hey. Say me katakata mani na de your budget me se menka. Na me se de anyam ko ana meka. Ebi a ochina bi na me nso me de be de e be duru ho. Omu say your ho kwan say ya kire ya dwen. Na ba bia sinto wo ya kire de. Na ba bia eyeye nso ne ya hwe ne yaka. Na sunyade a na me pese minister ne NDC pampan for ho famu abane say obeka 2025. Finance minister be presented budget our parliament no. O ya ade bi sa abene mani anye ho na me ka kire ne nso say na me feel say wa ya brantie na yesesa ye koyanim no. Enka no ma bia ebinom ye kane no nko no so wonya bi. Kwa me nyina akosi say during that presentation minister to forcing at the predecessors and as a 1 year Wabaya finance minister Soko Kankan Iraq no Frata ne Dr. Amin a hofel kakra. Fa wo di ye kakra ne say okay kan sem bi o budget no ma na kwakoye say ministers we there omo buy no some omo kan omo budget mu no e ko wi ase no omo antimi anye dodo na.
Yeah.
Bakwame afi ba akwa so obu nkompo so hwe finance minister budget ya o de buy mu close to about 50% of normal okaye say NDC aban ebe year 2025 no kwame mantimi anye
50%. Are you sure?
Close to about 50% mantimi anye ntina abusa ho say nsem na ye ka bebrebe no na ye ka kwaye say o bi no mo de o mo buy o mo ka mantimi anye ye de buy ye ka ye no na ni say na e kire say ye nyina na say yesua bibi anya say over read the budget 90 okay can sim bia at the atoto nkrofo so I mean minister no okay can sim be 2025 budget no revenue ni sika o ka so budget dia bo man ho akon makra no sika no wantimi industrial growth and then in ba targets are set here o man timi so o share other areas be at is SNET contributions and health insurance and normal be omokeka bebre nti odo wani hwe budget ni ma na otimi ho say no be high ka say big push e be ma 13 billion e ko wi ase about 6.5 or 7.5 billion per yentimi anye e ka say codes program e be 100 million Ghana cedis ade ayesa adwuma na wantimanya nti o kekan sam na aye bebre ya o mo kekan ya o mantimanya ba ne de ye caution na me de maye nyina ba kwa me ni nyina mu nso no targets no bi o ha ba ne timi achieve ya kwa me fi say ye
ye bi o ha ye
nyina ye bo aban na ba so o hwe bi biti say inflation target aban set up otimi achieve sa target no o hwe exchange rate stability and also ejina na just say koyie o hwe bi biti say economic growth consistent with 2024 Senate developments number na afrase aban dada na ho growth our set target ko timi nyama ne bro so no afuwe so indication na say so far as reported in the budget 6.3 or so % no kwame it is in order
good
ani nyina boa akwame ni nyina mu nso no there are fundamental issues some of the targets ya mabobo so say aban timi achieve ya me pese metwe aban ne Ghana fo nyina adwen so mpani for say papa so pa o ma so nyina numu de ntia na emum ni yoye mu ntia kwame offer be bit say inflation eno na ekire say senia ochina bi eno mabo ebetimi akọ say bekosoro ana say bebafo kwame me wa fa say dun katia na kan say there are so many ways of killing a cat na o manage economy na o pese o achieve certain targets akwame obetima fa kwan bebre so achieve targets no mpempi dia na manyofo bebre here and that is what I see this finance minister doing and he said oyekotofo fra afa no aba opeso ye bibi am I impress nkrofo ewo books mu say oh because my inflation about for my man about for
na here no na okase si say e adepa no
come a but kwanya of us here na me feel say problematic the altern no is good but you see so one fa kwanya the normal conventional ways is why anye normal na more be ha nipa da chi be kwame I'm explaining to you in short
and no name mo can say optics no
exactly for the optics
metie
books no or try so be manage keke just for the optics o share aban inflation now aba from na kwanya mo fa so ye normal mienu pa na aban gina so edema inflation ba for ba ko from the monetary policy side from Bank of Ghana but also from the fiscal side from the Ministry of Finance kwame Bank of Ghana dia why the boni be kan sterilization kwame sa abrofu hu sterilization ni nyina ne say aban abanya President Mahama Dano no ese Ghana ha sika wa abontene dodo sika wa nkrofo botomu dodo na sika na ewon nkrofo botomu dodo a edoso ntino ayese nkrofo di no ma begu abontene nipa begu hu bebre nipa eto no ma ne doso eche no ma no kregu ho na no ma bia so nipa ejina ho peso moto no ma no doso na nipa woto no ma ne timu aye de ne timu aye ne de enti aban se saade a yempese enoma bo bekosoro yempese inflation ba for no bia hu se yese yenya single digit inflation ti yentwe sika in free economy ni mo na yemfa nkogu aban akache se na be ya sika e wo manfo botum no e be ye kakra bi kwame sterilization de etenyina no na mebusa se so Ghana 40 ho sesi no Ghana economy e gidi se sika busu abontena na kwame dabi sika ni nkrofo botum
sure.
It is aban kase sika doso ewa abonten enti memfa policy bi ya friend sterilization mra na mentwe sa sika na ewo dwom no mfiri nkrofo botom ne abontene na memfa nkogu aban akache a kwa me de o ye nyira ne sa wo ma de oboni beka ne sa household disposable income abafom enti sika esasa nke wo papa ewo ma me botom ewo wo fa botom ewo bra panyina na sister panyini botom a ode kodwa so ekoto ma etimenya bidema na wo fa ase ediko school ana ode boni dwetire no sa sika no dodo na aban atwe ede akogu aban akache kwa me afiwe mo aban aye sterilization to the tune of about 60 billion cedis 60 billion cedis so the bar and exchange rate terms are is over $5.5 billion aban atwe free economy nimo
ede kwahin
ode akogu Bank of Ghana akache because of siska wa bonten dodo akwa me hwe sunsun so ni ye be kobronya ese sika won krofo botom na omatimi de adidwa sa sterilization ya abanya ye about 60 billion cedis abanya twe afri ekrom e de akogu na kache no bronya we emu baye den pa because adwadifo aye huge inventories Kofa kokra normal free Togo, Kofa kra normal free China, from Dubai, wherever across the globe. Our mass stock is a brunya babeba consumption be cosro. Esan says BS Kawan Crofo, but I'm beto brunya and tadioma beto normal awabonte. I tell you, said this Christmas, because of star sterilization, abaya watching 60 billion cities free a krum akugu abaya kachino. A jedifoba kotra central markets. Okaishi market, Abofo market, Techimai market. So much was Encrophobia betonoman, Crophobia chamus are montonoman, because he can incrophobotum. Kwame, are you so serious? And Kwame, ask yourself. I didn't tell you in the Ghana, a Dianigo abontin in Crofonto. You see there's food glut, and send news soon, so what? Me free me constituency and a background from Yamfo to Boma, driving across along the road. Ashiayem in Suapem Mampontin Junction, a bura yasha bottom, I a gua bontene, I queer Jina home, our more part of 4, our munyato for no come, you have no idea. Now come here, Diania, they are all normal goods. Okay, to more later you can get necessities and luxuries. So normal goods, no, in general terms, their elasticities, demand elasticities are positive. Just say, Sika bank for bottom. Ena omutim de ton normal. Kwame yesi inflation abafom. And the normal circumstance and inflation bafom na normal boy for. Sanka akoto normal ka woto na hariso ane ahode so. Ade ntin yesi inflation abafom. Na nso normal go abonten na nkrofo nto. Kwame the bottom line is a sika ni nkrofo bottom. Household disposable income come from because I buying higher sterilization atwe sa sika no. Every economy no at the Akogo Bank of Ghana catching just to make sure say you benya single digit inflation. The economy be will intensify sterilization. No? The simple quantity theory of money tells you say the velocity constant. Now the output constant. Kwame money supply equal to price. So theory no and I bind the ayajuma. But in the long run it is affecting people. Affect the economy. Never affect the economy so hugely going to Christmas and the next year. And to the entire year, Kase, single digit inflation just for the cosmetic reasons. This is one of the reasons from the Bank of Ghana.
Now, Mimisa Asemo, our public sector salaries not being paid. Specifically what? Yenma economics at say, public sector salaries here. Inti is kind of abandoning trees can free which sectors, which specific sectors. Inti na masa
Ghana economy no and public sector workers in kwa and the economy. In fact, nipa do na anya public sector workers. Inti abaya ketu yankwa no enye enough to stimulate the kind of consumption here in the economy. The greater part of the consumption now do not come from public sector workers.
Okay.
Yani mole juma and then crony bar and ye for and the kaka queer for and the kaka home. Now, so buying so a year sterilization. The hard your crown say.
Is it sterilization or stabilization?
Sterilization.
Into your sterilization or stabilization?
Stabilization.
And are we saying they are sterilizing to stabilize?
That is
what you're saying?
That is it is
some sterilization to stabilize.
It may not be the ultimate, but it is nina be converge.
Okay.
Into sterilization crowd behind a hard your crown say. Sometimes I affect public sector workers no crime more. Because omunya regular income, normal income. Omudo musika kwato bank and yes sterilization is buying ya what sika through the banks.
Yeah.
Okay, nti office omo public sector workers omunya akatua kra no kwan bi so omo kra na affect you omo kwa public sector workers no so yes ya gi akatua 15 for kra na sika na sa ye de kodwom kotono ma. Okay, nti kwa inflation we come from no part of the reason why enye natural. na so artificial in essence just for the optics because now buying person ye bibia ma afini be wie no or cast a single digit inflation the men so my then many be NDC for no more opposition come back as inflation yeah but come here and cast as inflation yeah way because it has its positives but the foundational principles the architecture and the design of the single digit inflation is flawed. That's one of the reasons. The second reason and a hard power the kind of say excessive fiscal consolidation. Kwame Aban way excessive fiscal consolidation. Excessive fiscal consolidation in the sense that Aban our how to spend. Now Aban and so was spending our areas a bit me abua ama sabesika kwa bontene na yedi aye adwuma na enoma akoso. Kwame wo hwa aban budget ya odi baye ya
ansa na beko bi hwa aban budget odi baye mi sha ba ko sterilization a wo kanu mo na mo ni economics intino say legitimate onye boni.
Oh Kwame that be a part of the tools.
Okay inti economic tool near
exactly.
No inti on ho kwan so be use
so on kwan so be
okay
but so your timing so share extent how the yes are sterilization and whether or not it is necessary at all. But
as far as he's concerned, no sterilization are okay. We're achieving the target.
Good. But
when you're single digit inflation.
Exactly.
When you're currency stability.
Exactly.
Or say economy ye. Ain't he real? Sterilization or not? Achieved. Yes, so fruit ya na say wa usi a wesi. So o babo from so a wesi.
We dey babo from.
At the end of the day wa fruit ya. And now say ono na CEO say o patre babo from wesi. Enti eno so
but Kwame, you say it has serious implications.
Because we patre babo from.
Yes, a brand to be abawaro baba. Na Kwame sorry dey bia what fresh. I share trouser, share shirt, I can cash him. Massy dear. Oh, yeah, fresh by one shaba. What do I say? On shaba, on shire. Because already be no Jerry shall know better as Sophie now a dinner for now or didn't know. Become one shaba. Come, I dear maker, you're so serious for us because we are because Christmas. Obi a share name will say, and no matter what crab, how I be good or drinks and a biscuit and then crony banter, dear and crop for better. There's a Christmas, but I'm a prophet of doom. But I'll be teajum. Traders and backcatchers and no money go on Crawford Chinese or Montonoman. Kwame de Tosubio. Ghana Hyatt and the government are the biggest spender. And sir, I buy our sika a come me maybe. Now I buy a masika now, Kwame, now high economy. No. Now, Kwame, so person will achieve some of these targets, inflation and crony baswa. Over to my year policy be a she be a friend deferred or delayed payments or arrests. Sana ban we are until we share 2025 budget on sika or cancel best spending in normal or cancel by a dignano. What cut is a scano or spend this a scano. Or can cross or you're prudent. There's prudence in fiscal manager. Come here and you're prudence. You're in discipline because. What say sika say na 2025 for the ball man who buy between more bana koso between aboa man nyuma and normal koso. So what na say na sa sika no wan fan share economy nim just because so person wunya inflation man ko from 2% sika be doso wa bontene. Na we are obeka kire say fiscal discipline. Anya fiscal discipline. So so boy ira ko homa 50 Ghana. Na wo mark homa na wo teso a o ye prepare na wo de ha Ebusiana. Maybe I say
you're saving for a rainy day. Maybe a dachi. Unyamoa.
You can say you buy a big push.
Yeah.
Sunny and say big push now. So about for so the more man for.
Okay.
I don't think the chair is cut to say Parliament are approving the finance minister 13 billion cedis for big push. And I ain't I to say 13 billion cedis. 5 years no man so by it. And the acquire also by year and then no man no this kind of kushima. Kwame construction workers no more so munya juma no munya sikane koso. We are seeing 13 billion cedis no. Are buying spending just 7.5 billion cedis. And this I share and since I swear well no so. Ama industry growth, construction growth, aquaform. Because sika sesan ka buy the shemo ɛmɛ deɛ construction deɛ ɔtɔn cement enya ne deɛ deɛ ɔtɔn iron rods enya ne deɛ deɛ ɔkɔtwe abo enya ne deɛ deɛ ɔkɔfa chippings enya ne deɛ deɛ ɔyɛ mason ebenya ne deɛ deɛ ɔtɔn trowel ebenya ne deɛ kwame wakate sika ɛsɛ sɛ ɛkɔ saa nkrɔfo no ho nya meanwhile sika ya yɛka ho asɛm so wosesen yɛ ɛwɔ budget deɛ woyɛ based on your program of action ana mmarahyɛ badwa yɛgye tum ne yɛse wobɛtumi spend sɛ sika no adɛnti na ɛsɛ ɔkɔtena afie just because wɔn pɛ sɛ sika bɛdɔɔso wɔ abɔntene na wotumi achieve single digit inflation ti kwame sika sɛ sɛ yɛkɔ no wɔama na nkɔ kwame wohwɛ goods and services aban program is spend 5.1 billion cedis from quarter 1 to quarter 3 for goods and services or ended up spending 3.8 billion.
Okay.
Amount you receive for goods and services, no. One spending about 56%. Kwame goods and services, no, any day. You see, I buy a juma or young crofo, ya juma, young koto paper mra, young koto wimra, young fanya juma, yen yesi. Kwame, so I didn't know buying sales was area or spend this car because and also so bois. Emma omo yes ano man ho adwuma omo so ye den enye sika na money no so circulate na ma economy na ekoso ewi ase no sika aban ka ase emfama no na wan spend wo goods and services ho na enko sa de no sa sika no anko edi kwame hwan na wo ha no omo ye adwuma omo produce sa no ma no a omo so hu aban budget enti ebinom kra increase omo production because Jumako bebre so mo hwa aban budget any na expenditure expectations no na mo so dey production o ma produce no money go ho obi ama meto no ma no ana say no ma no aka bontena eno so koso kwame capex
now this you be sure capex
no any investments aban investments ekwa abontene ama de ye normal akese public investment ama etimi boa aban ka say quarter 1 to 3 Yamano 26.6 billion. Na onfanye adwuma. Ewi ase no 26.6 billion na parliament approve man no. O spend just 11 billion cedis. Kwame say sika na aka ne go hoye den. The fact say wako parliament say wo hia say sika we. Na mmarahyɛ badwafo ya gye atum say sika no wo ho a obetima yusu de aye adwuma. Aban pese wonya single digit inflation ti. Investment asesa aban ye suku adan asese esisi aban investment ne normal kese asese wo ye na eno so create jobs ema enkrofo enya biye no aban we so person achieve single digit inflation ye kasa wa yade ti kwa me sika na nkwa abontene eti you can see say eno mani bebre o honso a wo ye dan ya da achi bi wo be spend but esa so oba ho front oba so ye bibi na nkrofo ka so aban ne ba ye no watima achieve target but kwame you go and spend it in the future that one spending in the ene ebenya effect our economy no so ema adwuma sam entimi nkoso okay because so the size can kwa abontena and at the second size can also buy na adwuma mu na wanya profit na wafa nipa ni bi account wo hwa afuwe mu a kwame adwuma sam ho ai atape ai bi ni ba bia so it is not surprising the number of young people are true to air work and croniba just in search for military jobs are unfortunately ebinum sukoshia omokwanshia. Now we share a buying budget or debate 2025 and 2026. There's no clear-cut policy to create jobs. Kwame, what's a big push? For instance, next year we'll spend 30 billion. Now we'll create about 400,000 jobs or so. 2025 for the annual now okay 13 billion. A year see 7.5 per and outimane kwabonte, creating virtually no job. A dear hotoso on the war say 2024 no so obetima ye 30 billion obetima spend the IB creative jobs. Yakasa 2025 you the 50 million cedis ebe seed capital for Women Development Bank. Kwame mobile Kokrokoo 1 cedi crown kwabonte. Well 2026 what's the amount 400 million. Now the capitalize Women Development Bank 50 million cry a demand on says can want to mu ho akwenta for
400
then I just 400 million kwame betim dia ye adwuma enti wo hwe na wo the budget no to ton se ne a edura bia na kwa akoye se medi ya kakra kwa akoye se o a constitutional mandate say was minister ba parliament present budget enti yan church normal ne yan keka na yɛmfa nkyerɛ ɔmanfoɔ no yɛwie a dɔm kɛseɛfoɔ nsɔre na ɔmo ntonyom ɛnyɛ gye budget no ho sɛ akɔyie bakɔ ama wotena ase na wo analyse budget no na wo go through a ɛyɛ hugely disappointing. And that is where my worry is. And I think it is not just related to this government alone. I mean, the other previous government, I see a budget, acquire normal document, yam prepare near fanco, if we are seeing Timanchi, would your cassia by a cry, Sabi, Obian for police are buying engineers. So come here, cost why as a country.
Ain't here said empty promises.
Exactly. That is the main thing.
The budget is full of empty promises from Dada Bessin, Gideon Boako, Rashe Bedreni, Tano North, Deputy Ranking Member, Finance Committee. Parliament and attending Canum. But again, just a quick correction. Many ways of killing a cat. The late Dr. Kwamneji Nekai.
From my decision.
And yes, you don't get it.
Only your facility.
Some men as you get a general secretary. Many say I know from Brejo. Accepted. Now, answer maybe Saminia Joseph Azuma say, who said the Akrufum? Akrufum. Okay. Right. Me name say Matiti abayetiti nsembi ewo kwawu anopay na it's getting out of hand. Kwawu ma hini ankasa de abetu dwa say kwawu ma hima kwawu queen mother Nana Joa Jimfo tosomiensa. Sabi hu baby o. Basa bi si wo ahemfie ho ahmachin ankofa kwatututuo ni ade. Na as we speak Kwawu Mahiman and Adjua for the third. You won't be your I don't know. Me sure say police for because regional commander or Eastern Regional District Commander or Obi and Nimbabia and call for number 2 free. Na Kwawu de Senka Simbi and Shed and your Sabi breed until last year. I'm saying last year no 2 or more in the but the Empire said doesn't get out of hand. Anyway, Joe Azuma. Yes, don't say no more percent because I'm also just so
definitely. Mammy Sanchez will be
Major yeah, Joseph.
Doc. Bendo Massey.
I'm preaching for one.
Nah,
hey, sir.
I'm
so when you crew back also.
I see.
Also mention preaching for man.
I see.
I know the doctor Shiba Hunty.
But
Doctor 2 and with him.
No, it's him.
Come on, said Doctor campaign.
But quick one answer na Obeto Asonojo. Mra Gideon Kaso kan about recruitment. I see where our unfortunately ni pension we are baby a prepra. Ghana forces the krata bi abetu justice here. Krata no Nani Sasha Siye, a naval captain Veronica Ajo Ahin, acting director general public relations. Opache says he say Ombesa Astarte a Jumeni Bium. Neomom says in Yachichem. Yachichem Elwak Stadium, Ombenya 2 centers were ho. Nicholson Park Bema Camp 2 centers. Air Force Base Bema Camp. Training and Doctrine Command Wateshi and also 2 centers. And our Eastern Naval Command Watema 2 centers. Now you see on batches of 600 people. On the batches of 600 people. Now you have to call the various centers. If you back saying can saying can we end that, but we'll be so back say better late than never. Abasa, you see, Kemodak now, or say Abasa.
Come you see the blue screen from the queuing theory.
Say I didn't say
queuing theory. And come is no more way.
We are always wiser after the fact. Say Afibia Sanomeno.
Wiser
after the fact. Say Afibia Sanomia same yamai, but Asema Bay, Fedia Yina, and we say, we are wiser after the fact. As I'm next year, inti give you infant chum. I shall para. Miampa mitakabwa a Ghana for say fair bad meeting cabin. Na me patch us.
How profitable some of us on my issue apology be an answer. And I
so Kokrokoo. Omako brief family.
So Jamal do the apology.
15% casualties allowed. But where they are no shit.
We percentages.
We're small crowd. Out of 21,000, that's 6. But the good thing is, I'm paying immediately Echo 37 Hospital. Until at least you show from the very top, say, where the account be an issue public apology but man penya be mu dia se penyi dware na nsu asa nti ye be mabusuan ya akọ ne shedding na eja soldier for no so ehu nyombe jo
Chairman General.
Yes sir.
Baby adi we na am sananka my colleague and a senior politician, very respected economist. Nanko ya ashe offside goal be by the VRT. Offside goal be intimate standing because of VAR. So now our attribute to or link the 6 unfortunate therefore recording or air work to a numa buy no but be ana or can say nyina or qualify in the year because of mufra bamu no afekura nyamai it is a wo hwe emabu no mukosum ho ana kire say over 8 years no de na ye hwe anim say o ma ban ne be ye no antimi anko say na wo say koso bi kura kire say a kire say yete say ye transparent recruitment etc e kan ho na ma nipa no ebu fa so sa ba say ne
mo de ya amanyosem but yeah yeti area ho no yenim sa afibia sanity
afibia on begun sa ho
every year mean chatro bisubi o tebema camp cantonments and also fasa akwan no so afibia for many years on begu ho bebre I think this year numbers no broso
okay
and management of the situation are more because usually ube hu so omo awa kenim ho but afi masa no mo nam lands commission
in fact baby ya draw ya you beti me attest will be a message after say you selecting no pepe amana hu ni date na nka me engine this na was say ye timi transformer we see
yeah
because nipa no your system I beti ma ya ebia first 200 or 300 batch bia no mo date and time be different from the next batch
exactly
obeti ma ya system na nkasa ebe ya adwuma a kire obi a se ne obe no so ya na ha adwen se time bia se nipa bi frɛ no ne ohwere ne
ene ya no
ansa na ye hu but ye be ne den meko budget no so na
sometimes say men can check Gideon Boako no say na Gideon can correct if you climb a tree and you descend yourself you are safe but if you fall your bones go break the cosmetic economy can't stand the rainfall. Tell Joseph Azuma that Gideon Boako is right.
What's that mean? You share actually. Week with them, you sure say. Share baby and son a week now.
Sampine over to you.
For a year if Ashanti Regent. Oko, I think first vice chairman also.
Yeah.
And you know, MC Kahon were very active. They say, monitor baby now. Obiate say.
What to be at home?
No, for me, chow. Chairman General.
Yes, sir.
Many economist.
Mesosa.
Until the na menua penny Gideon Boako kan. Na me hwe ni din na me busa say. The work and Ghana for sing. And a teddy or can ase. Sign say. The Ghana for me mammy a fish or team free a draft. Oh, when they say. A buying be banwa ya ene ma bo be kofom ede ahoto be ba nyuma beba na wanya mpunju woni ma ne mpatamu adwafo ne mpatamu eno ne amfaso ene nyina so ede koto aba nyina me bo me nuanom dom kuma na baso se budget we dey omotana ho making kan ni nyina awie anya te se dey din kan na omo sorry ja ho man tie bi no nti no ya baso dey a me dem ma me nuanom se omo ye ne sa nanka da bi omo ye ne sa nso a ebeboa budget a finance minister so dey buy no enso so ye kakra buy ne se ye nya agenkwa budget budget, Nkambo budget, year of rules, ba ku bi kwa de na say e nkran kasam wonya wo hia wonya wo hia
kasam
ti budget bi sa ye say ye ko ye nimu say ye de
won ya won hia
monya wo hia na say me ba ha nchai
won ya won hia
na me free
ana so
wo do abe na wo twe de wo hia me a
wonya wo hia
engrafo no fanche me
won ya won hia
se mo obi a ma me fie me kasa me se mo kasa se mo a mo ma me ho nto me pese me se me ento mo tutu din na ya se mo ya kwa ko mani mu a ke to krobofo de to awonafo de to we nyina de but budget ya kan ni menu nyina no ye mfa din bi anche da nya dai ento so se de na omo ye no ba se wo he budget no ne nsem e wo mu a eniama ehwa mo a ehye nkran menu agidi o kasa o kan sterilization yes sterilization na meto sa na me so ase chere say ana wo chirem ta aban na se sika I was what the baby system nim wa twende akogu Bank of Ghana but obusa no questions are obi o wa bontin bia pese obusa e chere say wacha wa konwa no because yet abontin ade pese obusa no ye testing message kwa na obusa ebi ni say e kwan be so na aban ne fa ya oji yisika e de gun ni botom ni chenche mo kire no me ne no nya adwene wo ba bibibre sanse abaya wote su mom de sika be hye nipa botom chen de we ye fi nipa botom
ento ne nya adwene
kire mo ni aban be to se mo de levy e de aba na mo de je obi ye transfer ko sandi sika na mate no Chaba General.
Yes, sir.
Sabani twemu say okọ sandi sika ma ye ntewa. O di sika hye obotom ana so we ye fru obotom. Che eye one person akra. O di sika na hye obotom ana we ye fru obotom. Eye question I was be nua gidi obo akunya kwan a o kire me mu. Me nua no mabunu a o mo ye investors. Yeah. I can't see about Naja or we invest. Now, Omudia, you see a free baby betting tax. Now, buying what year free investors you. I buy with him. It is our betting tax. No, I will be the Ananke betting on and some quite buying hobby.
A corner bottom.
And to abandon this car machine in Pabotum and our year free in the bottom. We are no free one more. I buy fuel and I to petrol need diesel no idea. A so ya by do baby and then I'm 10 point something, 11 point something, and then I'm 12 and young do 14 baby and baby a better you know. And it's a man I'm a call filling station I'm a to fuel. Made the mechanics or now so red. May expect to meet you between 1,400 and 1,500. And then me kwa meet you man abroad so 1,002, sometimes 1,001. And the amount disca ashe me bottom, and now we year from bottom. And ube to me a cano bebre. I say aban we mum no buy ne policies, ne programs no. E disika momu she ye bottom. Enya de yi sika free ye bottom. Na aban refuses to overspend it because over a full year 2023 sorry 2024 my last year the moment family sika omo transfer ye e call MMDs is say municipal district metropolitan assemblies omo fa ndi omudwuma no and under NDC government President Mahama government we are two forcing the first quarter more than the whole year sika mo de call MMDs
international scan ko for bottom
achinya bia nyu o nim de make enso see America say district assemblies men call municipals cry. Ebi common fund. I am more than 60 billion OT in America.
You can use this implementation.
That be maybe how for no month 10 once. Into me casa yalam pese me car.
60 billion OCDs is saying.
Or metiasi. Maybe pese me can do metiasi. 6 million.
I na woka.
And I'm pese me. By now say me buy a crew from a job from preacher for an ATM.
Oh, yeah, my shebedjani.
Na me your woman, I'm represent to
na I was saying, Kaumo, the any saying, I'll bet you say, assassin, Naka crack, near Sunday corner.
Some common you bed in a minute on your platform, but many
one chair must say,
Quatiana and Meca. Or more Mutiagi, your back on the back, I say, what you are saying. But Martin, the Okana, you're babbling the two.
You, Torso.
And Tisica,
Iriana could teach anyhow.
They are expecting. Yes, but they say more than 25 million and a day. Echo. Sicano, you go so you first and second quarter. At the amount. And he says, Can I echo? Echo, ya Juma war. Mansly, any all the assemblies, local governors. Says, Can you have echo? Procurement. Or my year tender nominee the idea very soon. A big crowd was scattered from a car better to be blue or contractors a better to be a treat you. Ye buy a minimum crown contractor or ye a quine and Sawamu quine
Maripoma.
Pacho say
Maripoma.
Or Fanco Sawam
Maripoma.
You're trying to $78 million.
Na you didn't say
A car you didn't dear. Sisi ya metie minim sasa akada yetua ye tua ne ka bia ne yede no.
Oh sure.
Asa sa time na yetua 78 no ye na ka yede na ne yetua no.
Oh sure.
Dear me metie no e bia na I stand to be correct. Say bia information bi wa was o de mamia. Because me pese me ka de minim
bi onim. To aswe.
Enti de ama no. Ye were other contractors minim say about 2 weeks ago me call Roads and Highway, me call Roads, Minister of Roads. Me call e no mo say certificates bi wo ha mo ye ho adwuma sa week na mo no mo tuatua nti me contractor bi wo me kwan so a o park e friend atawu last week me call ye no asan ba kwan no so a o to na adwuma so ye ba ye yan suspend yan kan kire obi a say o contract no dai ye nye ye so obi anto aso na emom audit bi wo ha along the way na wo ye wo adwuma no na ye audit wo na ya hu say sika no e ye se ye tua ana say ni kwan say ye tua enti wo fa we nyina bond holders ye buy sika was ye tua almost 12 point mama figure no e dey amount 12 billion Ghana cedis ye tua dey amount domestic bond holders say sika ye tua amount a e wo ma mu ha e ko so mu botom enti sa wo hwɛ sa ne ma we ya ye kakra mponie ye mfa to foforo bi mai ya to no aba ji sika firi obi botom ai chan de de ahye no botom enti sa wo hwɛ sa nhyehyɛ ya ye menia Gideon ye be jargon so ne ya hwɛ de what direct impact on the people.
Just a sterilization on Jaikan.
Oh, that be on Jaikan because yeah, dear, William say, or no ankasa na oka anim defo or mutu or mampani abedi chida da for money and nante fasika some say ne economy no. Even before I think or mobile bam. And the popular economic year bar say you can make or you can do all the propaganda about the economy, the exchange rate will expose to you. Meaning say omo no mudi nkan tin wo dem no mo reheze the Bible thing. And I'm a so now I say the basis I bet me aka say economy no eye papa no the yardstick enye the exchange rate and I'm a enti and the exchange rate no it is saying as compared to the yenye ba ya ye beto ye
Gideon see baby abedun artificial
other politicians and so na ya o say you go to dwi e say you go to dwi o say you niti baby abeso bi
na so a politician into also a politician
ebi me kasa no me ka me de be wie ba bi nti ya no wo so ba no ntema ha be kasa enti because mo de sa exchange rate no and I'm the year Munina so pounds so sabre. And I'm say Muja 1 CD or 1 CD 20 pesos, they say, and I they call 4 CDs 20 pesos. And it's a net, yeah, buy near but to do baby, and I'm 17, 18. None I manage Diana, man. You only need about young fan said, young can say 11 mini charitable crowd. When 11 CDs, I win $1 because you see do papa. I about 10.9 as at and then 3 days I'm checking. The same time last year. Then I'm 14, 15. And he mean here say my economics. And I mean here economist. No I can't hear me say Senka 11 CD. And as I made the 14, 15, I got $1 and I made 11 qua. And then the other yen nano deal. Inflation. I idea back who I want to mean for free. Yes, sick as some say because and then I got my phone away 1,000 CDs. May they buy will be or say, oh, phone in Uyan, say thousands or send a yambo, I'm so make to be. Less than 2 days. Okoya say I didn't 1,002. Naturally say, won't me cram budget ahead of I won't mean your plan ye. Usika some to yeno. De bia say a quite a nim equa, a say, and ne ye stability. Ye timid inflation I do baby, and then I'm somewhere 54%. Moody Jaya somewhere 24. More hand over. Your Tiba managing inflation, I'm a single digit. This will be my cast inflation year. Sabrina, yen year for about 2016 now. Most year inflation, I call 15-16%. No, I'm Moody Jana's year campaign, no, not there and I'm Pesamoka. And intermediate, me feel say, yen can't say, you do heaven. And I do a butchery. But say a bro, say Babak is here. Would you answer Woko not me free of whom a crassy by your phone idea? Me donna me pamna me dear my brew. Na say a dibe na sankwana watching me corner a pipia. Me was a brew a be. Any years for me who say a brew no me any. And so what? Send ya shas ya no. Say discipline na government na aye. Okoso ye ne sa. Bibi I have no doubt. Say next year be better than this year. Na the following year no so be say better. Yen hia say be ka say empuntu Ghana for na be ka say sisi dey wo empuntu. Omo na be ka. Because abana ni so adi hunu ene se ne wa sha ase toto ne niema e ka menia Gideon Boakone na manyuku Ghana ka ye ba ye beto ye no mo twem 700 and something billion Ghana cedi ene ukohwe a na sabre no about 60 something % of the GDP ene ye ba ye and I'm saying yet the exchange rate. So you manage the economy ni yenti. And as what to say me figure no na the exact at the amount. And when na ya baso body I was say de ma aban no. Say at least Ghana for anko sala ya nkoto aba keke. Na emom ye koto aba e di mpuntuo kese. Ede aba.
Now this see from.
I don't say sabi producer. Say na make aye no. Say about 726.7 billion Ghana cedis. Aye 61% of the GDP. Now na yetimi de ba 630 aye 45% of the GDP. Now I heard the various credit rating. Omo mayen e boy abaso as compared to brand you say junk e do baby na say obi akra mpese oboy besia na e dey na ka kire enu nti baby e woi de me feel say yenya bibia pepe pese ne ye pe no because ye do to amena mu a wo be tenten wo bebre ye wo to amena mu a ye ba na nke beto osie so a
nka mo be tenten
o nka sa brinka ye tenten mo akra na wa pa na nka me mo de ni bat ka ye tenten pa ba mena na mo de ehye mu no
chi opati patenten bi
amena na minia Gideon na ban de ehye mu no ye so tenten ya na ye ya de ya de
to panako
enenti
obeshi obi okwa mu
manya for body o Gideon manya for body misrawo
ba bia onam no ya na
te o e share ye nyina ye tum so ya sere nimdie na o say me Gideon o da ho nimdie e na wo finance committee as I think ranking member also on fa nimdie na wo no nkoso mboa because you himself for the next 8-12 years in
the home so your money
chairman medasi
bebre and this okay okay prof na achira de itido ye kwa na amanyofo no ye no mbe area ni about so but as a man mamin kan ba kumenu bia ewo me tablet so say the 2026 budget presented by Finance Minister Keselatu Forson indeed prioritizes the Ghanaian youth, focusing on job creation, education and economic empowerment. Fantastic Wilberforce and a day no buy. Richmond says the kenke I used to buy for 5 CDs is now 7 CDs. Eric says all we need are jobs and jobs. If NDC continues to rely on the exchange rates to Ghanaians, they will lose 2028. And then answer a prof for State of the Nation address and a budget statement. Monoma moya economics ne sanyomano. ABI is fine by you. Na yen my teaching no. Eya name say wadodo. Kasa tin and top onko. What do you think? Cause budget, finance minister, you have many years na kan? Budget statement. Muna emo adwuma no. Moti ase. Ba yen my teaching no. Well like na okasa ombre. Onyai. Because at the end of the day, we just said ne krakra ne say no. Ne krakra pa and saying and GDP of QMZ just a casatin but I join a boy bro na poso and you know now senka yedi adwuma I said State of the Nation 3 hours 4 hours budget 3 hours really then what I am professor into the midibisa because we academic into bia wonu say ne na ye fe ote ho now chudot now but here no ma enye adwuma you like na muntimi nye budget executive summary ni sorry sonko anyway prof BTO
also to na true to na
come here show say okay Mr. Speaker GDP bakuna kan Joe today GDP debt to GDP ratio is 26%, 58%, and weather forecast. Intertropical boundaries. Revenue intertropical boundaries. Yes, Master the Kakran say. You should be trying to
na me the first time we years of na every time say you know was so yet to question about me answer I say for sansen phone for e lady ho bobo na pete first 2 years of me te hot
any stop work
30 minutes na teacher bet saying that so na expressing also compare and contrast
that's a thing
you can find destroy
at if we compare and contrast it's you know
ASM I'm say field be a language or TSC.
Yeah.
Obi the medical terms about how TSC. I'm say son we are saying you pet. Say a school be ko we yentimi nyina. Enti yebesre na memra masem so.
But a field be any language.
Field be an.
Into a momo field. Yeah, no my field primarily a communication. We're also looking at communication. Say, are you really communicating to the larger group or to a small group? Because Parliament honor ujina krano. Me sure say ming ha meninka. And your privileged committee on being nipa. Me sure say nipa be 85% quite.
Chairman General. Obi have a privileged committee.
Be 85%
quite. Asia. And ka yon ko MP ba ko. Ye ready we na opi abonten no. O gi de omo side. O say finance minister say ono ayi COVID-19 levy free. Enura ya. Nene ama okoto ene wo so bi. What it?
Amen. Okay, and say. Central ne busa no question. Minister so can say wa year free ho ene. As a time our passion.
Na so you free ho anya immediate ana.
Yeah, minister
anya immediate.
That's been abolished today. And as Central ne busa no say the minister can say abolished today no doesn't mean say na okodwom na okoya sa tax ne no so there be. Enye se ne ya no afiri se ko parliament na parliament gitumu a ansa na the minister kan na na minister na present na there so no ka se ne dey or no dey abase ye afiri. But of course when say and then o ka se we are na nkrofo atwa ba bi o mo pesa asem ne si no no mo dey si until kwame I mean so
with the greatest respect
please pacho it did all kind ya no correct say yes as we speak say to na COVID-19 levy no okoto ade a na say wo ye transaction say wo import no e de so wo ho but say parliament ye bibia na ye pass appropriation ni na awie na ye ho nkrata asem a na na take effect nti ampi ni kire mu say de wo ka no enye say ne ya no eni ho eno akra no mekoto ade wo ho ne okoto o ya e de so wo ho but because say parliament be yes a hye na awie that is the understanding.
Okay my amanyo say
can be with my prof
na wo ka bi enye
enye sala
wo ka bi enye
prof
pacho nyina ya victims of
budget
cyber issues
prof nya o tie no afi ma me ho atefo ma ho atefo
na bo compare contrast
no anu medasi
wonderful submissions na me wo mo TV the last time na me chere mo say enya kwanya bia e chefo ni a kire nyumom na crofati say ne ye ka crowd bia budget enya budget estimate.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
I just say approval we
into budget estimate and estimate. Okay.
Into budget parliament approve we na be budget.
Okay.
Na ne be san ka to aso de say na and some of the kind budget na kwa me nye bebre.
Say what you mean here.
It's late. It's in more here besre. Bebre na no more did that.
Yeah.
I did for my home because almost 2 programs and I'm here on that day.
Chief Justice no.
Enti
Chief Justice Matisa and then you best when
can come the next and kabeboa because idea here is it kai ye 2026.
Yeah.
And it come was him. Mati ho wie no men ka se me nuanom se teacher ni wo o start here no budget ye ready aya na the minister ne ba obeka aban na dwen na kire yen ye president adwen to gina wo de bia na okasa oka aban no ye president na dwen o ka kire yen na oba ade o ye ne se otwamfoni e wo ne asi afie woman the year under review no account performance we are no actually 2026 afie ye kom no menya revenue say ekwan a menya ni no asa kire mu expenditure ska mese no so no say na mese no we be kwa ha no we are no ama performance of some of the sectors no the last no ben say obeka initiatives no account ade oba oya no timenua no start no okọ na chi kakra na ochire de aban 2025 ye omu no ni performance ska obeji first no de ye ochire se wa bombodin na mesmaji atum se o assess obia ye school ya bofra eye nso ha o assess no o can the negatives o can positive nti started positives and I'm so kind. Yeah. Or can say a bano, yentimi can say omomodi. No, this scene nanim no, wayebi. A banner coyes a fence a relay race. Waje, no at was. Min pese a ban way back koye the school kwala more school. UPSA. Kwame say, oh yes, na onya ear. O say yay, menya e. Onya air force channel the man. Me pesa ban we baby. It's say de bia no ne ye de omnom ye. Anya dia eni say eni sa. Na ye koye nim all the time. Yen share achievement omo ye. O say inflation o twaso half. GDP 6.3. Or the target 4.8 they see any so.
No, enya 6.3.
6.3. Very good. See, back point is microeconomic stability when you be gross domestic product. Just you say gross reserves. Minus your home cheer, which me do and sakubo when you be. I feel so. You who say the GDP. Ne matter ne 9 years and so jinaso no. A year agric, a year service, a year industry. Obomoding, agric, when you're 5.2. Service, when you're 2.3.
Then another projections there.
In fact, projections no YCD. A year for growth, GDP growth, 4.8.
Yeah, but when you're 6.3.
For the individual, and they need figures.
Okay.
But we can't achievement when you're economy. Now, sure. Near Apeja Kesia was 3 areas. A service. Service or they call 9.9. HSA a honor 9 or pijama nekoso. I feel we have service so at Tiaba form. And a Greek so a call 5.3. You don't want to see no. Come here, Samra, yeah, Maimo. When you saw my ECOWAS singing currency program, you'll be our program.
So I didn't need that.
Come here. I would say Ghana, you're a toss 2.
Then
achievement, you know. About way, what you maintain is, primary criteria, secondary criteria, we meet it 2 nina. Until offer a basuba, a vermano, where are they?
So I didn't be. Echo.
Oh, come a bit me.
Me 1 secondary school started a combi office war, a pension house.
Come and that's all.
The crack plan is
Echo.
As a young one, I was in a high school. I meant in senior high school.
2000 and Pacho me manco senior high school. Me manco senior high school. Me cause secondary school.
And I'm saying me in senior high school. Secondary.
Me secondary but senior high. Echo enye. Because French for no penny. When I professor of finance and accounting. CFA French for no penny.
In fact,
Nigeria will not give up the naira. Because Omufu say on paper no, Sydney is stronger than the naira, but in real terms no, naira no the friends a tibiton your more as in Sydney no. In terms of don't give it up. Inti ebe try and sa. Prof Michel na me call me take echo. Ni esuan ukwapan so yesi echo I'm afraid common currency. ECOWAS common currency. Echo. My last one was secondary school. That's okay. Echo. Probably
we can't achievement. One meeting in the treasures we have. Obo assess now the aman. Yakase or the dollar be brabi romainum. Ashe. Yes, you bekase a room. Nensun and son say at the end of the day, honor or shall my into a bomb. I'll say the man.
Yeah.
You the credit now man you. When you told seeing what 2025 where I am rare with me. Say I have fair assessment. I feel yeah. Obi who say baby the growth quality a problem. The growth quality.
It's a number about quality.
Quality.
It's
says o mine na ho de ankasa wa Greek. I want to funny pa bebre. A host na production Sophie. It's a Greek in call na nim na service na call na nima a hajin. Industry and so enko nanim san say enyuma ebema industry na ko nanim entimi concern e o say ko enti sa nyuma na me hwa nim say anka ye ko rura budget mu ke bedi unkomo you be say capex your capital expenditure. And court send you also econ. Tieko ra few no, and a few day no. Inka sanyuma yebe bobos ye hu kwan yebe fa so a yebe ni ye. Afi antinsi 20 by 26 by 2026 budget no. Then you hold revenue. Or can revenue, or can expenditure, and or can other reforms obey. In terms of no boy in our discussions. Now, Osha revenue, or say, Yemano 268 billion. Sika, Yeko 2026, Uhiano. I feel so here expenditure near obey dibeye ejumano on commitment basis, a 302 billion or so. And here, on commitment basis. On cash basis, until share on commitment basis in Kwana, about 34%. And about cash basis, about 68%. Now, a chess obasa, there will be a deficit also financing.
Just a
Tukurubabe, I also Kopeska. Now, see interest payment. A car, you didn't crow for, or see a cotian and crown, about 57 billion. I feel so we are. Or say, Nimpuntu Njumo Bayano, the capital expenditure. Kwame here 57.5 billion. 2026. Car peso Nimpuntu Jumano.
57.5.
57. No, because last year, no, you was saying, Sefaya Juma. Last year, no, so here 26 billion.
Okay.
And they approve man. And no spending more. 10 billion.
Into 16 away.
Into Niakano. A dent na one you size can. I will say, what's here for bit maybe, sir? Question. Fiscal discipline. And now say, then our peso train.
And now sterilization.
Now, Obesha was a Bible. Yama Crophobie say, Okwanibi to coin. No, this come will be said, Makwaji 1 city. Because of 10 cities. Bakomano, I'm said, I mean, share figures now. Get on the man, no. Was me read into more than Pantime Fanya Juma. Oba Majanade. Yeah. You can't discipline. A chess a yen spending year, and now your fankita near your hunchia. Question Silibisano. Yansha revenue. Or say this year, sir, 268 billion now, or peso uniano. Obenya fee a quine and 9 so. A quine marco and 9 and obenya sa revenue no efi. Near can also obenya say or peso or improve compliance. So improve compliance obenya sika kesiye e de ejuma. Now before I make call menu no kwame me bisa say target bia o ka say o de be ejuma no 2025 no also per GDP ne grow 4.8% and no achieve 6.3. This year also me investment did 4.6 na san ye ejuma bio.
I didn't know on
I didn't know on cost. Many answer is to say.
Okay.
So also last year, the 4.3 na year juma. And wako anima. Anka fi ko you no, you say vesa kosro. Into per projections I will say to me call name. If you be such a budget in there.
Okay.
Nyanwe. Now ade also where oben generating more revenue no. Ade we find compliance, enforcing ube compliance. Compliance just say keep to the rules.
Ubedi pe yeso.
Enti omo ye juma mu tua taxes na obia ni ne mra so. Time so akotua. Emre so ya che ne ntia ontua ye. Afedent na also this can be ka ho na akotua. Enti eno na ade a opesa or the improve revenue. You be ka nyina botofa na yamanidin.
Okay.
The second thing opesa ye say or the digital tools to enforce e-commerce. Now the by cross-border trade.
Okay.
Now digital to ben obey isu AI customs revenue. Or the AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Every year revenue mobilization. Me try sit down and visa say me try article via me say nra. Na me say me kan bofun kakra.
Me say
Also, government says they want to use AI to boost revenue.
Okay.
Yet, import volumes are dropping. Exemptions are increasing. Tariffs untouched. It is like setting a CCTV camera in an empty warehouse, expecting profit.
Prof.
Come
Baby. Setting a CCTV camera now. Start your government from government.
Government says they want to use AI to boost revenue production. Revenue.
But imports.
Yet, imports volumes are dropping. Exemptions are increasing. Tariffs untouched. Now, make us say, it is like setting a CCTV camera in an empty warehouse and expecting profits.
How come, say, one you didn't mention exports?
Export.
Yes.
Say, you can say imported. Oko porter. And you may fear brochure and also by cross-border trading. No, I say AI obey you so digital tools and ensure say revenue across.
Nature maybe say export say, because export also brings revenue.
Good. Export. Remember.
Okay.
Now also the AI digital tools made AI di papa. Technology made di papa. Your customs officials they be a school year papa.
Yeah.
Emu sign no tesa technology as a bit me. Where paperless kran kwajuma. Paperless anya juma.
Aye, paperless.
Some person call technology. Training saying now the man for 2026. Budget for training for custom officials. Man who?
They be him.
Now if you say custom officials a juma also mo yeso ye no kwame would you say the ben what say custom officials be akọ agbogloshi akọ kanshi akọ other markets and our taxpayers for say mahu opportunities beyond our borders enti mumra na yen ko hebe be opportunities na na ma revenue enti me koso
David
what if that
David
and it's all chance say o person revenue be kosra obisa ho say o de sa nyuma ye adwuma ebe chance when your revenue afade on person de adwuma ma revenue esa cost on say tight VAT reforms VAT reforms
say VAT be the consolidation
VAT reforms no only what they call parliament or the 7 bills I mean say yes it was laid on that the same day meaning say no career I mean say your minister on come was 9 VAT reforms bills were laid. The first bill they call or say a friend of value for money bill. Value for money bill na extra oversight, ensure transparency na procurement processes. Ebe juma.
Okay.
Tell you good. Idea say it does not introduce new revenue.
How about does it help in revenue assurance?
Good. The point and they say Obama contract be for 2026 who are awarding the same year and now we in a year before.
Usually so in the year before.
Well, value for money.
Yeah.
So ne impact also nya our budget 2026 no. 2027 beba and na abadada.
Say beba later.
Into person revenue for this year and now 2026 now you have value for money. Starting now. Now started crashing. And this our bill no eco increase because also person reforms our person ban e be increase revenue. That's idea oh. Yeah, should be also another bill they called Virtual Asset Service Providers Bill. Virtual Asset Service Provider Bill. Or the court of parliament say yeah approve it because they say improve revenue. And no cryptocurrency who your master me account. Ghana must send a cryptocurrency bill. Everyone revenue cost. As I'm saying.
Ebia na ye boa ho ato ho.
Enti ye can impact ye binya 2026 revenue. Remember, Kwame wama nkrofobia fi revenue bracket in him. Billy. Threshold. Reforms back here threshold. Also momutia turnover. A year 200 and something. We're increasing their cost 750. A chest of Obi Bia or year turnover. A year 200 and something. It's a untia tax beam. Untia VAT, untia beer beam.
You be catch us and say scam and crofobot.
Scam and crofobot come. Until say because is it for the optics or what? Because 2020 is a good year away anymore. And we're dropping 5.7 billion out of revenues bracket. Say Bible too. Now, one nipa person widen your tax base. I'm on Crawford that I know moon to your tax and bit my no. Why and say would drop here? Oh, when you know fee bracket in them.
Into other sources of tax that be more.
Away. Question you be son. Also be to say COVID levy were year for her. Yende we tax for my year. Jadi ni be bonus ama.
Of course.
Na ni beji. But the crack is saying because the day in 2026 now. Your debt to breed to you. Tabani said 57 billion or so would be your interest.
COVID-11 year, you know, took about better how you say.
Minja the actual figure, but or ye tax reforms VAT in it was about 5.7 billion. No, madam.
I buy Beshri because of Sanya Marine.
Or it is a year fiho.
Okay.
Tim, my journey say, and Kawi fiho no. A company first to be really revenue, and I may boss you. I will say, yeah, or the bay. Or the VAT reforms. VAT reform is a COVID. Obama tax education. Aye. Nina compliance for they are all administrative measures.
Okay.
They are not expansions and now they are productions. Akoso. To one share 2 year. Oba administrative you know. The Bema manager and now so you can't Greek 5.7 work for a whole in the funny paper. Then I'll be see my bit my generating more revenue, be increasing your export. I met me a coin. Now, Faye, what's your revenue? Yeah, what we sound say also be about expenditure. Expenditure now, on to me for being come home, but also teteso. Send a barber be a form net me expenditure. Also, deal bear, and I'm sure now if you say I deal with na headings, so I bet my year and Kaveboa. Also, over reliance on capping non-essential expenditure.
And only the Kokrokoo is saying.
The Kokrokoo is Kwame. I buy Crawford to Kwai. I want to first class more. I'm full at the moment. I'm not chrome. Near whom here I am one. I buy this or better so.
Yeah, and maybe start saying real terms. How much really is that?
No, maybe start to see us. So, what it is what? In Kayobo boy in summer. Internet will be called first class. Go
over business.
Teacher name call them first class. Don't mutu kai. This a buy car. Buy penny view car will be any better first class. Moon you so any essential expenditure no. Obe cap it. Very good idea. Now we say how much?
I'm working on by 2025 for my head.
How much?
In real terms is that?
The current cost, you see, a cost is saying. Meaning no offside figure.
No meaning.
Too bad than one who do almost spending. Now we are the fiscal space a bit critical amount. I'm what my year that minimum. Now proportional total expenditures. You need to be sound say. Your back custom chair say between 3 to 5% of this as non-essential expenditures and on my area. A bit more compensated for revenue. You better than a difficult. Now, idea me who say also payroll or payroll cleaning. You teach your car, omujiji aketi obe cleaning sa nyoma nyina. Necessary, kwame. Ehun but data burn a support side say ye bi no enya sen ye clean data clean enya no ghost names ya beto abonten sika sen na ye nyada minti bida na me worry pa kese kwame big push
big push adia ye dey bo o say pa I don't worry
and 24-hour economy
na odi anu area
24-hour economy betuna kame dem ni say who share policy na okay national policy and kayo
okay
a good policy on paper but implementation it dey grow and then I said 24-hour economy. I said 3-in-1.
1-3-3.
3-3. I said football formula. 3-3-4, 4-4-2. Yentiase. Budget inam ni senka ebeshimu kena. Na big push no. Ose no cost estimate in the disclosure.
Really?
Yeah. Obesha na 24-hour economy say here 4 billion. I feel budget's also in 110 million. When you say correct there.
Now add in a big push so how?
Because
of no cost estimate.
Big push and then we say a PPP arrangement and now government and kasa na oye. One a
well from Kakra and Metias and a banana. Matisa minister can say PPP.
There shouldn't be any ambiguity in policy.
Okay.
This is a breast betiase.
Big push in your
and this is
3 billion.
So now Oyanisa, Oman go for the Bianom T17 a hedging. Near mechanic say, baby, you do know. Mine youth Epajuma.
Yeah,
youth Ejumai. Na yam pijamo money yam queen. Near go so yenasa narrative, the biasa. Ebebre. Ebebre. Enti come me see her. Na the message say Ejuma dear.
So far.
You better press conference on Thursday, Wednesday.
You better when here
Institute of Economic Research and Public Policy.
Institute of Economics Research and Public Affairs.
You better press conference on Wednesday.
Fortunately, ukwada.
Yeah, you better check budget. You better your boss say press center.
Press center time.
Yeah, I think 10 o'clock.
Okay.
See, you better now.
And Pacho, press conference. If you know about what's on the breakdowns, Professor of Finance and Economics or Finance and Accounting or UPSA, Professor Isaac Bedin here, Tinikan. Am I from today?
Okay, post budget workshop here no Alisa Hotel. And I'm person me catch.
Paragraph do help us to catch.
Na me mabaha Chairman General. Obi na catch them baby amenka ne baby.
Debbie, nyawo pe na oka.
Nyawo pe na meka.
O se post budget workshop for
Alisa Hotel wonim MPs obi.
Na say no yen na yen dada.
My invite mo.
Na see yen.
I want bet budget na see yi.
Kwa be dey na person catch the mamenka.
Enti mamenka baby am person me kan san kire.
Then 63 billion. Summit is okay 63 billion.
Catch.
Oh, me kan actually say agro processing.
Dabi masa yeah no. Now consistent big piece no.
Me try dey call oil palm oil.
Joe. Na prof focus no. I can say big push who cost estimate no. Yeah, you know it is okay. Yet can say 63. Yet can say 63. Who can say big push is 63 billion? And I give your can say it is not possible.
Come here.
And the system
come on back ho. What je na what the pay mark ho.
Na mark be here dey me be
kan. So your press conference that Sandra dey ni kobo. Na amanyo for dey jam mo yempo.
And na dey me bia book ba. Ya give you so oni be bia me be kan.
Mini 1 minute give you then episode.
Okay, I'm the number person make can say. Peace FM. Ya mo na mo kwa me ya nanti hobby pen.
Inti.
And penny for say the memory of the dead should be a warning to the living.
Yeah.
Inti ya nanti ho nti ya kan sim bia mo nya amanyo so no mo ntie. Na o ka say omo aye sterilization crowd mo discussion crowd for bottom. Because omo yi levy free ho. Omo yi betting tax free ho. Akwa me the ref nso say omo yi levy yi betting tax no. Omo sign increase growth and sustainability levy from 1% to 3%. And almost sign the budget is free crop for. Almost sign increase sunset clause of the Growth and Sustainability Levy from 2025 to 2026. Kwame, almost I increase 1% special import levy. And almost I introduce 50% VAT on non-life insurance. Kwame, almost I the 1 cedi ebeto petroleum. So.
Get your name up as well.
The American say, Tassa Muslim you free honor. Best and 9.
Almost Sunday by.
These are the taxes and so as I be go on force. And I'm able to change. If cannot be rabba Kwame, the main culture to crown is okay, Mark. The book
also a book of Mark then or
Mark 8:36.
Also there.
I say, what shall it profit a man? So we said the padin and another mechanic now shall cry. Dear no wenya. Eti say, wo say why you told your free. I was at the tour, dear bro, so as I begun crop so. Nancy Kaka Cress, our economy, no, what is stabilization, action, Sicano, every economy, one more month for who actually or more. I chain a tour by community and sana, what's away your free honor. Come and someone make a serious matter because ye be si bro in your bosumi December mo. And Crawford Cotina Joma shall say a better one, no ma. A month for Ben Nantin, no man who could tell you could weapon what the art to go, no man crowd Jessica and Fanto. Come as some I can you so serious.
Gideon made us say, Joe,
stabilize from the economy.
Joe,
in 1 year for economy because they are serious. They are making you see much free economy.
Chairman General,
Ghana economy is Sikawa Bonte 2 months. It's a much Sika free economy. Sikana on Munjangum, Sikana market. Now, Mount for Sikana button of Mama Naya West, no Kana Yaka.
Incitement.
Oh no, I'm not. No, true, and I say you're true. So much 60 billion every economy. Is it true or not?
That's right. Professor of Accounting and Finance at the UAPSA, Professor Isaac Boedi, John Azuma, NDC MP Akrofom, Gideon Buako, MPP, MP, Tano North, bringing the time to 8 minutes past 11 in the morning of Monday, the 17th of November in the year of our Lord 2025. Kofi Kumbilson is next on your radio. The next news broadcast is at 12. Wishing Pretty Asumje, CEO of Cutie Crash Beauty Studio in Medina. Happy birthday to you, Pretty Asumje, CEO of Cutie Crash Beauty Studio in Medina. Have a good celebration. Emmanuel J of the Ghana Ambulance Service. Birthday blessings to you, Emmanuel. It's from Sen Night AJ Kwache. Engineer Bismarck O2, GM Electricity Company of Ghana. Happy birthday to Engineer Bismarck O2 of ECG East Legon. It's from Pat and Ohenewa of Despite Media. May your day be blessed. Remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive as always. And oh yeah, my prayer for you is always in the book of Numbers in the Bible, Numbers 6:24-26. And when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. 9 minutes past 11. God bless. Good morning.